Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a very long time since I've hopped on the recording. Okay, I'm putting the keys back because this thing's gonna annoy me. Yeah, sorry. Ah, so, it's been a very long time since you guys have seen anything of me, about me, anything like that. But yeah, it must be a little bit of a surprise to see new car, new bike, new everything in the past year. And I feel like I just kind of disappeared without any explanation to you guys. You know, obviously, in my opinion, I mean, the car thing is a bit controversial. I mean, you could say that I have a worse car now or a better car now. It's up to you. Bike, essentially the same, just different fairing kit. Because don't know if you guys remember, but I'll put like a photo up on the screen. Is that I used to have a BMW 220. It was a 2018 with a B48. It was tuned. It was making about 160 kilowatts. But yeah, a lot of bad things happened with that car, and there's not much that needs to be said except for the fact that the engine, or I should say the gasket, blew, and because it was still like new under the We Buy Cars finance, yeah, I just had to kind of give it back, and that was in the middle of my prelims last year. So yeah, since then, what happened after I got the BM was that I sold the 390 because my parents weren't very happy with it, so I sold it, kept a little bit of the money. I didn't get the full value of it. Unfortunately, the guy that I bought it from, one of my closer friends, won't say his name just out of respect for him and his family, but he actually passed away recently, kind of recently, in the last few months. We're not sure how it happened, we're not sure why, whatever happened, but yeah, it was a very tough story. I've been dealing with it, so I stopped riding a little bit after that, sold the bike. Then what happened was the BM then blew its gasket, as I said. Then after the BM blew its gasket, I was sat with nothing. So I was in matric in prelims, had nothing. So what I did was I took the money that I got and I bought a newer Duke 125. I'll put a photo on the screen for you guys. It's a beautiful bike, but also that thing, it got mixed up with the papers and all that stuff. The guy that I bought it from, I don't think he even had the papers to begin with, like the NATS document. So just a lot of people trying to mess with me. So ended up having to get rid of that all legally and whatnot. Then after that, I went into like a big I want to be fast, I want to be irresponsible, I want to show the world. Well, actually, before that happened, before I get to that, then I bought this. So this, it's a 2026 Omoda C5, nicknamed her Black Betty or Big Betty, whichever you prefer. Normally I would say Black Betty because if you guys know who Black Betty is, it's this car from LAPD SWAT. Kind of just reminds me of it, it's like always houses me and my friends, and it's just generally cool. It has everything you need. It has 360 cam, it has all that, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get the black variant, so now I've got the silver, which I think honestly might be the best color for this car. But yeah, now I just call it Big Betty. So yeah, that's the Omoda. So then I went through that whole superbike phase and I ended up getting myself my first 1000. I know a lot of the comments are gonna say like, oh, this guy went from 125 to a 1000. I've been riding since before that, and I thought I could handle it, and I did for the most part. But on one of my first rides, what ended up happening was the crank bearings, they just disintegrated themselves. I think that the previous owner kind of scammed me, and I think he knew that the crank bearings were going, so he mixed diesel into the oil so that I couldn't hear any sounds or anything. I should have drained the oil, admittedly, but after I got the bike, drained the oil, replaced the oil with new oil, just started making that sound, and everyone started saying, you know what, you can only get like 5,000 for that car, for that bike. I'll put a photo of it as well over here. And yeah, after that I was in a really bad place. I started campus and it was like, damn, well, what do you do after you're just in the ground, I mean, I still had my car, obviously, but I mean, like, personally it just felt like a kick to the throat. So after that, I ended up trading that bike for this Ford, and after this Ford I went to this bike. So this bike, admittedly I had to add some cash on top of the Ford, that's why it took me so long to get it, but like, yeah, this bike it's honestly, it's been treating me well. I've got it for the last few weeks now. No, I've had no issues with it, and it's got 6,000 kilometers. It's 2015 RC390. It was used as a track bike for some of its life, so admittedly some of those kilometers are going to be pushed very hard, but other than that, like, it's been running smooth. I can't say anything. Like, I mean, I've seen these bikes go for 40-50,000 kilometers, and this is only on 6. I'd translate it to about maybe 12-14,000, which is the exact same if you remember what my Duke 390 had earlier on. So yeah, let me give you guys more of an in-depth tour on each. Obviously this isn't very clean, that's my apologies. It's winter, so all of the mist just gets settled on this, and yeah, there's not much I can do about it except for just keep washing it or cover it maybe. But yeah, let me show you guys more in depth on what these things do. Maybe I'll do a little edit, who knows. But yeah, let me get to it. We are back. So the audio quality might be a little bit worse, it might be a little bit better, but yeah, so you guys have already seen this car, a bit of detail. So this is the RC390. So it's got a few scuffs. As a track bike, you know, it's bound to have these scuffs. And there's a little scuff on the back as well. But the guy's previous name was Jackal. I removed a little bit of things so that you guys can't find him. But yeah, it's got full ACC engineering. You guys can see over there. Over here it's got ACC engineering. This is the back brake. I don't know, only thing like mechanically or electronically wrong with this is that I can see the back brake isn't connected to the actual brake light, and you'll see, because it was a track bike, this is the brake light. So now I'm having the big issue of where exactly do I put the plate. So probably gonna go for one of I'll put on the screen one of these, because other than that I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, I've still got to give it a wash. Haven't gotten around to that yet, been very busy with stuff like meeting Han, car shows, school, just a lot of stuff. But this is the bike. I've ridden it. The only issue that I can find with it is that it's the starting is a bit weird sometimes on cold start, and oh, I've just noticed another ACC badge over there. Then it does get a little bit hot, but I've heard that that's pretty common for these bikes. So what I might look at doing is because I filled up the coolant now and it's still a little bit hot, so what I might end up doing, I don't know if you guys can see, put my phone right up in there, is I'm gonna try get a better radiator for the bike just so I can cool a bit more. Or maybe I'll just add an aftermarket fan somewhere in over here. But as you guys can see, it's very dirty. Still need to wash it. I'm very worried about washing it because of all of these like wires and stuff that I need to fasten, and then I'll do it. It's got a full SC project system. Don't be fooled, wasn't done by bikers. Bikers is just my main place to go. What else has it got on it? It's got a tune. It sounds really loud. It's actually so loud that I don't want to start it for you guys, but I'll try to do a sound clip in the video, and if I don't, then I'll do it soon. But other than that, there's not much else to say about the bike. I mean, if I bring out the key over here, I do not have the key on me, but it's got 6,000 Ks. It's got no key for this. You can see it's just full track. There's not much else to say about it. I entered into idle auto at Monty. I'm gonna see if it gets approved. I'll give it a wash. And also, this thing, the previous owner said that it cracked, so he just made like a shapeshift one. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but it's not great, so got to change that out. And then moving on to Betty. So Betty has only a few thousand Ks on her. Got her brand new as well. It's my workhorse. It's not clean as well. It's got a lot of stuff in it, but I love the seats as well. The steering wheel. This is obviously a steering wheel cover because it's always sitting in the sun, so I said I didn't want it to, you know, get damaged. Then even if you check out the back, I mean, it's got my helmet, it's got my recording gear, you know, it's got all of that stuff in the back. It's got my cover and everything. So this is the Betty. That's why I call it Betty. And this is the Funmobile.